This is a smaller, tight-knit group of individuals that really represent the country.
It doesn't matter what age you are, if you're willing to win, you're willing to put your best effort.
It's not how hard you get hit.
I ended up fracturing my thumb.
They suspected that he had Crohn's.
It's how hard you get hit and get knocked down and get up again. We don't take days off.
That's right, strength, no weakness.
Sky's kind of the limit.
Get ready, because today we are taking a look at some of our future prodigies and pros. This is No Days Off.
My mentality is like a light switch for me, you know. Off the field we can be friends and buddies, but as soon as we cross that line and the whistle is blown, you're my enemy, I'm out to get you.
Be honest with you, he's a complete package. His feet, his hips, his vision, his work ethic.
I feel like he's the kid that walks into a room and you just know that's the leader.
Not too many kids can say they played for 2 different countries at his age. 16 years old playing with grown men. So he needs to be bigger, he needs to be faster, and the only way you can do that is by working hard.
You gotta keep going if you wanna be the best version of yourself. I feel like I'm one of the best center backs in the world. My name is Antonio Leone. I'm 16 years old, I'm a professional soccer player, and I play center back.
Going up, wide base. Work on form and breathing, okay? Go. Good, good, good. Come on, come on, come on. Get it, good. Come on, get it, get it, get it. There it is, right there. It's a nice sunny day in Southern California. Oh yeah, this is how you become a champion. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Good, good. 1, come on. 2, come on.
People usually like to work hard when the spotlight is on them, but when I was raised, my dad, he was always telling me better to work hard in silence, and then when you get older, you get the applause. That's something we live off here, and I think I just fed off that.
Tony's the type of player, gritty, has his team's back, and his work ethic separates him because he's a natural leader. And leaders do it when nobody's looking. And that's how I raised him. Work in silence and take all the glory on the field. Tiny, there it is. Good, 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 and time, shut it down.
I was 6 years old when I wanted to play professional soccer. What attracted me to the game was, I would say, the passion. I started watching like everybody does, Messi highlights, Ronaldo. My dad helped me and my mom and the support from everybody. We worked hard, we stayed through it. Keep your head down, and then that's how we got here.
Work on form and breathing, baby. Go. Good, 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 and go. Come on, come on. When he won the MVP last year of the DA as a defender, I knew Tony can become a professional. I was like, oh, defensive players don't win MVP. Maybe we got something special here.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm be honest. The ladder, I would fall and slip every day.
Tony used to be clumsy. He used to get cut, and I'd be like, it's okay. I'm like, if you really want to do this, we got to work hard. Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We kept at it, we worked for like 8 years. It got me to where I am today. But I can't stop, I got to keep going.
Don't let it roll. You got to control it. Don't let the ball control you. I wanted him to be the biggest, the fastest, the strongest, the smartest person on the field. I knew I can help him with that. I can get his feet faster than everybody. I can get his body stronger than everybody. And I can make him just so explosive, it blows people's mind. Hell of a job, hell of a job, hell of a job. There we go. We do a lot of strength training, we do a lot of ball training, we do a lot of hip turning, we lift a little bit of weights, we do shooting as well, we do it all.
Most definitely he expects 110, It's a blessing to have him. Some days, I don't want to get up. He always tells me, what would Kobe do, And that just pushes me more.
We got to finish through the cone though, okay? Stop before the cone, man. It's like stopping before the finish line, baby.
You don't have to tell Tony, let's go to work. He knows when it's time to get to work. He always stood out from the other kids. Definitely loves to defend. He loves to be challenged. The key word for me is consistency. Like, you show up and show out every game.
Tony's mentality never changes when he competes. He can be playing video games. If he's losing, he's gonna let you have it. He's a very competitive kid. Come on. You can't change a leader. That's just who he is. Last set, last set, last set. There it is.
Some of my big achievements, I would say, is winning the golden ball for all the players in the USDA, playing against the best club in the world, Barcelona, at the age of 11. Another one I would say is, obviously becoming a professional soccer player at 16-year-old. So this is where I got MVP. This was playoffs for like the USDA, best player of the tournament. When they gave me MVP, I was surprised, but I still managed to get it, I was very proud of myself. This one right here, this was my first ASO team, AYSO. This one is my first contract, and we framed it because it's a very big milestone for me. Becoming a professional soccer player at 16, for sure it's a dream come true. I've always dreamed in my head that I was gonna become a professional, but when the day happened, I was excited. It's good to make it there, but it's harder to stay there, like my dad always told me. So now that I made it, I know I have to work twice as hard. On a normal day, I wake up about 7 a.m. I eat breakfast, and then I go ahead with the first team, and then I go back outside and work on my touch, little things, Eat lunch, then do a lot of schoolwork, homeschool, and then we get workout number 2. That we do a lot of strength and conditioning, with the weights, and then we do ball skills.
Working on form and technique. They getting tired, huh?
I would like to say I'm a very confident player. I've always been a leader on and off the field for my teammates. I like to dribble, play passes in between line. I feel like I'm one of the best center backs currently in the world at my age.
His style is definitely a winning mentality. He's gonna do anything he can to push his team to win.
What makes Tony a good center back is his quality of his feet. Light on his feet, he's fast, he's explosive. He's a special talent. We just gotta continue to work. There we go.
Besides soccer, another hobby of mine is, I would say, playing video games with my little brother. It's a little bond time, it's fun. He's more competitive than I am, at such a young age, it's kind of crazy, but it's a good thing, For family time, we usually like to watch basketball games, or if there's any soccer games, we watch them as well. We're definitely a sports family. With me and my dad, it's something different that not a lot of people have. I'm very blessed and, thankful to God that I have the dad that I have.
It's okay if you make mistakes. That's why we out here working on it, okay? Let's go, baby, come on.
He always supported me behind my back, and, I love him to death. I would do anything for him.
Family is very important to Tony. Family is important. That's the main thing we teach is respect and honor, and treat people the way you want to be treated. Whenever he needs me, I'll be there. Sky's the limit.
Coming up next.
These boys are so dedicated and invested to the game that they want to get better.
We just started arguing about left and right, and now everything for us is about left and right. So mine goes left to right, his goes right to left, because he's a righty and I'm a lefty.
These boys are so dedicated and invested to the game that they want to get better. I don't have to tell them, hey, 3 or 4 times to get ready to do the drill. No, they're ready to go into the next one, and they want to perfect it. When they make mistakes, they get upset at the mistakes, but they're ready to go into the next one. That's what, to me, makes them completely different than most of the other kids across, the American country.
I mean, they're 10 years old and they've been on SportsCenter. They've been on 433. They've been on every major media outlet almost in the world, Visuball in Europe. Their soccer intelligence is through the roof. That's the thing that people see when they see the videos. People that have been around the sport a long time, they're like, they understand that movement on the ball, off the ball, and how that correlates to their position on the field is the special part about them.
I'm Bryce, I'm James, and we're 10 years old and we play soccer. Normally our day would be like... Thank you. Normally our day would be like waking up, making breakfast. We would probably make a little bit more breakfast for our parents to eat.
If you watch them move around the kitchen, it's it looks like the soccer field sometimes because they move around each other so well. They know where the other one is at all times.
There's a lot of refereeing going on in our lives, whether it's on the soccer field or at home. Even right now, they're making breakfast, and I can guarantee you in their head they're paying attention to who's further along or who's gonna be finished first. Everything's a competition. What a masterpiece!
We're just trying to support their drive for the sport the best we can so that they can go as far as they want to go.
Good morning. How are you? How's it going?
Ready to get after it? Good session today? To be better than what we were yesterday? Yes?
Ooh, I'm gonna burn it today.
My name is Eric Vasquez, born and raised here in Miami, Florida. And today I find myself running one of the local clubs here called Miami Breakers, where we specialize in developing younger kids and continuing to make sure the kids love the sport and apply themselves in the best way possible. Good, a little bit more intensity. Come on, James. Come on, James, 10 seconds. Push it. 4, 3, 2, and time. Good work. Breathe, good stuff. Here we go, get up, get up. Push yourself. The presence and the versatility that they have with one being left-footed and one being right-footed, it's a blessing for anybody, and especially down the road, because you have a weapon on the left side, you have a weapon on the right side, you have opportunities to play them defensively or offensively, and they complement each other. So imagine one player is going down, James in this case goes down the left side, switches a point of attack, and Bryce is already on the end of that ball. So there's that connection, that natural connection that it's fun to coach. I mean, it really is exciting to see.
Coming up next.
They're locked in by an energy that's just different. It's hard to explain, but when you're around them, you understand it.
To have a brother is one thing, but I think to have a twin and even to be mirror twins, I think it makes it a little more interesting too, because they have each other's back, but they have enough differences, even if it's just one's left-handed, one's right-handed. They play opposite sides of the field, but it helps them have a little bit of uniqueness, but at the same time always being able to come back together and really...
They're locked in by an energy that's just different, right? It's hard to explain, but when you're around them, you understand it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that makes them special on the soccer field and what people see is you can kind of see that connection come out in the way they play and what they do.
Yep.
All right. So right here, Bryce, why'd you take 10 steps back right there?
I backpedaled to get an angle to go forward.
Right, backpedaled to get an angle. But then what happened here?
And then I took the back touch in the middle. And then I see Tyson presses, so I tuck into the middle and I see him. Then I just make the commitment to make sure he doesn't score.
That was great. Great stuff. Great stuff. So smart. Commitment, right?
Most of our medals are second in this. And then this one is my favorite. We won a couple weeks ago. It's the Weston Cup. This medal is what started off me loving soccer. It's I9 Sports. Like, it was my first soccer medal, and I love it because I skilled a lot of players, and I got 3 hat tricks in 3 games. So 9 goals in 3 games in.
Arms down.
Couple details, okay? Just so we can understand what's in front of us, what kind of day we're having. Obviously, it's one of our last practices prior to the tournament. Okay, you're not here to play around. You understand that? You're not here to play around. You're here to try to get better. Okay, you need to be sharp for this tournament. This is a big tournament for you.
My favorite thing about soccer is when I get the ball, I'm not angry to just clear it. I can like slow down, like take a touch, and then like play someone. That's just what I like most. Usually, we pick up our mistakes and then we add it to the list, like a mental list. Like, don't let them turn, don't let them get the cross off because it could be dangerous in the box or anything like that. My goal is to play for fun, like right now in practice and stuff. And when I need to focus, I know when it's time that I need to focus. It's incredible how much a person can do for two little kids stuck in a dream to play in pro soccer. And them like sacrificing everything, driving us to soccer. It's just incredible having parents like we have. Okay, here's a question for you. How does it feel being the twin that's always number 2?
The 3 variables controlled by the athlete are attitude, concentration, and effort. And when the athlete can control those 3 and they're in the right environment, you'll see the kids that really control it because they take off. These kids at their age, they have a very good grasp on all 3, which is very rare. Where they go is really up to them. They don't need anybody to push them.
Most important thing for me is that the things they learn out here, that fight, that grit, that competitiveness,
that they apply that. And you learn it here, but you apply it for the rest of your life. And soccer is a sport that's in your blood forever. Do I think that their intelligence is on pro level? Yeah. And I think if they want it, you know, what I tell them is if you want it, you know, go for it. And you'll never hear from me that that's not possible. That's not going to come out of my mouth.
As a coach, as a mentor, I want them to play the sport as long as they can play. So if it means that they're going to play at the highest level, absolutely, I'm going to be there watching them and asking for an autographed jersey of both of them.
Coming up next.
Me and Daniela make a great team together. We just got to keep pushing ourselves. I want for my sister is for both of us to play on the U.S. women's national team together and be the first identical twins on the team. My goal for my sister is the same exact thing. Us both on the field when our parents are watching us in the stands. Me and Daniela make a great team together. We just got to keep pushing ourselves.
They both have a very good attitude. They both come to work every single training session. Honestly, I think sky's the limit for them. Whether that be pursuing a D1 college scholarship or playing at the next level, playing professionally, I think they're on a good path to achieve whatever their goal may be.
Right now they're only 12, so it's just with how they're working right now and their mindset, I see them at least playing in college, and hopefully they can take that into some professional levels and maybe even a national team.
They've been telling us they want to play for a D1 school and be a professional soccer player when they were 9. Everyone that sees them says that they have the potential to do it. They wake up every day and want to be better every day, and that's all we can do is provide them with that, and if they work hard, I think that they could.
I'm Gabby. I'm Danny. We're 12 and we play soccer. Normally our day, we get dressed, practice some soccer, come back inside, rest for a little bit, then go back outside. Then we usually have training. Our life's pretty unique because we play soccer like 7 days a week, like 5 hours a day.
Do you love soccer?
Yes. We have 3 trainers, Eddie Johnson, Fernando Galvez, and Dennis Chin.
Yes, how are my favorite twins doing today? Good. All good? Let's go, ladies. Play. There we go. Nice feet, nice feet, nice feet. Let's pick our heads up. Let's pick our heads up. Go. There we go. Well done. Get there, ready to react. Red. Get around. There we go. And get through the gate. Get through the gate. Get through the gate. Well done, Danny.
We worked on a little bit of speed and agility, incorporated the ball straight after. After that, we went to some technical work, working on our directional first touch and our reaction, reading our teammates' body language. And then we moved on to a drill that we like to use a lot, which is a lot of passing and moving, scanning, seeing where our teammates are, taking a good first touch forward, and then working on the finish. Having a variety of first touches in your locker is very important. Having when a ball comes to you in the air, when a ball comes to you pinged in on the floor, when the ball comes to you choppy and bouncing, you have to be able to deal with all of those things. So that's why we like to work on a lot of first touch into space, you know, not just that tight first touch stuck to your foot.
Good stuff, ladies.
Who wants to do the sit-ups?
Coming up next.
Even if we don't make it in soccer, we know how to be strong and overcome things. Texas to Florida, we picked up and left. We left our dad, our grandparents, and everybody we love there. So it's a big sacrifice that our parents are making for us, but it's gonna all turn out good. We talk to our dad like a million times a day. Hi, Daddy.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, there you go, guys. Hi. What are you going to do today? You play your heart out?
Mm-hmm.
Be the best you can possibly be, right?
Yes. I love you.
Love you too.
Miss you. Love
miss
you.
you more. Every day I miss you more. Hopefully I'll see you in about 2 weeks. You too. Bye, Nani.
Bye.
Hey, how are you? Good? Ready to work? Let's go. Are your drinks down? Technique is very important, obviously, but a lot of times we let it slip as we go older. So we brought it into a chaotic game time atmosphere where we focused on the awareness aspect. We added all those cones which would replicate defenders, and we try to keep it realistic to an aspect of when do you run in behind. When you check,
When do you support your teammate? When do you get the ball and dribble? All we're trying to do is just give them the tools so they can make their own decisions. Right now, they're such young players. It'll be good for them to manage and see what they're going to be as players, and not me saying, oh, you're going to be a dribbler, you're going to be a passer. Let them figure out that themselves.
So Eddie is why we are who we are now. He teaches us ball mastery, passing, and he teaches us how to be strong human beings. Even if we don't make it in soccer, we know how to be strong and overcome things. I want to say 12 years old or 12? We're 12. Okay, which one sounds better? It's Gabby. No. I'm Gabby. I'm Danny. We're 12 and we both play soccer. We both. Just say we play soccer.
Off the bat, they control their body very well. They have great mobility. Very good passion for the game. They want to train all the time, which is kind of rare in these generations. And they pick up the game very well, easily. They're technically sharp, and that's a credit to all the people that's been in their lives all this time, not just me. I'm just a little part of this.
They really enjoy the game, they really love the game, and I think that that's probably the most important aspect right now at their age, that they enjoy what they're doing, they love what they're doing, they're in love with the process, and I think that's really how you go to the next level in anything in life, you know, enjoying the process, taking it day by day and not thinking too far ahead, working diligently every single day.
So when we're not playing soccer, we like to go outside with our dogs and walk them. We have 3 dogs. We named our 3 dogs after 3 soccer players: Archie Rooney, Bailey Suarez, and Coco Messi. So this is Sophia, our sister, our older sister. She's 13 years old. I know that they'll one day be on the U.S. national team, and I'll be in the stands cheering them on. Every day I see them working hard and chasing their dreams. I'm proud of them. I describe Gabby as hardworking, determined. She pushes me and motivates me. How I would describe Daniela, she is a role model to me because I know I need to push myself to be better or as good as her.
Every day I see their drive and determination. They make us so proud that they're so driven. They train so hard. They come home, they shower and go to bed and do school. So it's really a special type of athlete. And really this no days off thing it's true. Those parents out there that have kids like this know what I'm talking about. And it's not us that push them. We don't need them to make it for us. They want it for themselves.
I think that soccer will help us in life because we're overcoming a lot of things, and it'll help us in life when we find something that's not easy for us to do, and it'll help us overcome it. I think soccer's helping us in life because when we think we're gonna give up, keep going because it's just a hump in the road. You'll get over it, but you just gotta keep going.
Today was just one day down for these future stars. Tomorrow they'll be back at it again, working and training. Because when you want to be the best, there are no days off.